Hello, hello. So, minor problem. I I can't log into the server right now. So we might be on this screen for a little while. But hi Oxide, thank you very much for resubscribing for 11 months. Hello Foldania, how are you this evening? Hello Doodlecat, you're a new name. And hello Mark. This is just going to be a short stream because I didn't sleep very well and I'm tired and it was a long day. But hopefully we can at least make some progress and maybe, hopefully at least, unlock dungeons today. What server do I play on? I don't even remember. Hyperion, yes, okay. Please let me in this time. It keeps kicking me back to the login screen. I hope it will work this time. Okay, I got my pillow and blanket. We're gonna have some comfy Final Fantasy today. Do I have my water? I do have water. Alright, I have hydrated. We are ready for however much reading this game has. By the way, you can hear me, right? I hope I did remember to unmute, right? I'm not just talking to myself. Okay, okay. Yes. And I see my cat has entered the room. Okay, I am in the game. I am in the game. Oh wait, hold up. I have to make it so that I can hear the game. That would be helpful. And it does work. Hooray! We played a game, a Sonic mod for, what was it called? Sven something or other? And yes, that was me. Hello, cat. What was that game called? Sven something? But it was a Sonic mod for it, yeah. Or at least Sonic levels. Yes, hi Haru. Okay. But yes, that was me. Okay, so you can see it, and I did block out the thing in case there are gil cellars and all of that stuff. Okay, okay. We can begin our adventure then. We will start off by going to Limsa Luminza. Yes, as my cat screams at me. I'm glad that she happened to wake up as soon as I started the stream. But that's okay. Mark, thank you very much for contributing to the Revive YouTube challenge. If you guys have any suggestions for those, go ahead and put them in the Discord. Otherwise, I'll just go with whatever suggestions are already there, which I believe are mostly from Oxide. Yeah. Okay, dokie. So we wanna move on with the story. And yeah, it is 50% done already. Oh right, I have to right. This is a new city, so I guess we're gonna run around and attune to all the Aetherytes here. But I'm open to talking about anything you guys want to talk about within reason while I run around. And Doodlecat, thank you for contributing as well. I hope that whatever I do for YouTube is worth the number of points you guys are sinking into it. I'll try my best for you guys. I have been learning some new skills in Unity and such, so hopefully I can do something cool, and hopefully something that doesn't take away from streaming too much. But if it's like relatively short, then I'm sure I could do something cool. As long as it's not like you guys don't want like some sort of like full-length animated 3D movie or something of everything. It's okay, Mark. I understand too. My ideas are, well, actually I did have some ideas for some skits, but can I jump off here? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. My ideas for skits to do, I think I have maybe 5 to 10. You like the turn up on my head? That is fine. It is adorable and definitely not some sort of parasitic galactic space entity or whatever. Where's that music coming from? Oh, they have a violin. That's new. I don't remember that being in the game. I knew there were bard something or others, but I didn't know about violins. That's cool. Let's see. That sounds familiar too. Where have I heard that music before? I'm trying to think. There's a Roku in the turnips roots. That's like the question somebody asked the other day. I'm not sure if that was on stream or not, but I'll repeat it. Somebody asked, am I the turnip or the human? Yeah, Mo is the one who put the turnip on my head because she thought it was funny, and then we kind of made up silly lore about it, and so that's how we ended up with it being some sort of parasitic galactic space turnip that lost a fight against, what was it, like an eggplant wizard or something in another dimension, and it got turned into a turnip and sent to Earth and fused with some kid with social anxiety or whatever. Okay, yeah, rip up my chair, why don't you? It's fine, it's not like I'm trying to stream here, Haru. Haru's my cat. I hope I got all of them. I should have paid more attention. Yeah, I thought about some skits I could do for it. I don't know how funny they'd be, but I did have some ideas that I wrote down somewhere, which hopefully I can find. And then I got like super busy, and what turned into something I wanted to do in October ended up, well, as you can see, it is now March and I've made very little progress towards that. Hello, Bat Vegeta. Are you still on the clock, or are you done with work for the day? I know this is like a late stream for me. Okay. How many more of these do we have to do? Oh, I should have done that one. One more? One more? Oh, but while we're here, we can do the story quest thing. So the reason it was a turnip is because we were playing Animal Crossing around the same time, and my house was littered with turnips, and so she made a joke out of it where I had so many turnips that I might as well be part turnip. You have 3 hours left? Well, best of luck to you. Welcome to the Drown and Winds. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with ye in a... I'm Batarun, alright. Who's asking? Ah, Erdas, I've got a job for capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're right. Excuse me. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright airy. Reading these accents is always so awkward, but thanks for bearing with me. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fine ye on the details. Let's see, what do you got for me? Actually, I think we're going to be trading gear pretty soon, so it probably doesn't matter that much what I grab. Batarun. It's probably pirates. Yes, this is the dungeon quest. Okay, so maybe we can do the dungeon after all today. It's probably pirates. Batarun, the proprietor of the Drowning Winch, has need of a capable adventurer. Oh yeah, but we have to do like the tutorial stuff first. I mean, technically that's optional, but we should still do it. I thank ye for taking time to help me out. Hi, Haru. You're crying from the other side now? Hello. Hello. Sorry, guys. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious looking guys have been sneaking in and out of the Sestasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Batarun, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commander Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I was informed that you have requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from the recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport. You want to turn the volume up or down? And turn a bit? Turn it a bit. Okay, I gotcha. You got it. It is oddly soft, which is weird since the other night it was like super loud. But okay, let me know if it still needs adjusting. In the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers have completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sestasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Corels had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sestasha again. Oh, okay, Mark. And you're on break? Okay, well, good luck, Vegeta. But with the Sagahin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Hello, Goat. Oh yeah, go ahead, Faldania. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Please don't jump on me right now, Haru. Then it's settled. Sestasha is located in western Lanasia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. That's the name. Hi, Spanner, and thank you for contributing. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Now, do we wanna walk there, or do we wanna take the boat? Because we have a few options here. We actually don't have to deal with map stuff anymore now that that's automatic for the older regions. So maybe, oops, I ran past it. Maybe after we get this, we can just take the quick way. Actually, no, there is one major aetheryte on the way, so maybe we should walk. Okay, so I've attuned to all of them. You haven't been in a while, but when you did come in, I was depressed or sad or something? Oh, it's okay. Just life and such. Good. Thank you for contributing. I'll be okay eventually, hopefully. I don't think you have to worry too much or anything. It's probably more that it's just been kind of a busy month and all that. But I've had time to finally like start streaming again more regularly. I think I've only missed one day this month so far, which is shocking. So hopefully now that I can hang out with you guys and play some games, things will be up. Actually, did we already attune to this one? We did. Okay, so we can take a shortcut. Thank you, Oxide, and thank you, Goat, also for the head pats. And Faldania, thank you very much for your concern. Oh right, hunting log. Right. That's another reason we're walking. Are there any... Only South Shroud, okay. Maybe I should have done that while I was in that area. You've got my 6. Thank you, Vegeta. And that also makes a pretty nice pun on my name too, come to think of it. Okay. Is this also the city? Could I have exited through there? I'm not sure. But hey, at least let's look at this nice scenery while we're going. Okay, that's a volcano or something, but you know. Thank you, Faldania. Can I? No. Can I? Is it worth it? Can I? Oh, it does let me. It's fine. It's just a little bit of fall damage. It saves me like a minute going down those steps. It's fine. Oh, and Faldania, thank you very much for resubscribing and sticking with me for 7 months. I hope that my more regularly scheduled streams will help you make it when you're not working so much, because you do seem to be a very hard worker. Oh, okay, Goat. Thank you for the offer. Oh, right, enemies, yes. Hi, hi, enemies. Oh, okay, and have a good lurk, Vegeta. And yeah, there's definitely fall damage in this game. It's fine though. Ow. There's apparently monsters in this game that attack me while I'm going for a scenic run as well. It's been a while since I've been low enough level that enemies here can attack me though. So it's kind of weird to get used to. Okay, and we are to Western. You're off today? That's right, you did say you're off Sunday and Monday this week. So I wanted to be sure to hopefully get some sort of stream in today for you, although it's a short one. We're just gonna hop along. This place looks dead compared to the other place. I don't know why. When we get to the eastern part of this region, it'll be full of life, very vibrant. I'm looking forward to that. Though we will probably die if we go there at level 20. So, oh, right, Chocobo Keep, yes. Hello, yes. We'll at least get that unlocked even though we'll probably never use it. And let's go attune here. Okay. I wonder why this area has like 2 huge aetherytes like right next to each other. And a lot of other areas only have like 1 or sometimes 0. Hold on, let me hydrate while we're running. Okay. Almost ran into like enemies again. Okay. What server are you on, Goat? Actually, come to think of it. I've been asked to join a raid group in like 6 months from now, or whenever it is that the expansion comes out. So I still have some time to get caught up, but I'll probably be playing this more regularly too. Plus it's a good chance for me to practice my reading without it being quite as text heavy as other RPGs. Or at least presumably. So far there's been quite a lot of story, but there should be dungeons and dailies and stuff coming up here soon, so we can relax a bit more to that. Overall, these streams should theoretically be pretty relaxing, aside from raid content if we get into that. Why is that? What? What? Is that an outfit? What is... I didn't know that was a thing. And they can fly? What is going on? What? What? Apparently that's a thing in the game now. You're on Goblin? Oh, I am... What data center is Hyperion? I think it's Primal? Do I wanna... Favored. You know what? For now, let's not overwrite that. Was I supposed to go somewhere? Oh, I had to talk to that person. We went out of our way for no reason. Well, that's okay. We have teleport now. It's okay. It's okay. But it is a mount. I didn't get a very good look at it, but it looks pretty cool. I am currently on Hyperion, but I do have alts on other servers. My old main is on Ether, and I do have a character on Crystal, although basically everybody I knew who is playing on Crystal either switched servers or is on hiatus, that I can think of off the top of my head anyway. So I might not be going back to Crystal for a little while. But hey, maybe someday I will be playing on that server. Pretty much at this point I'm gonna have a character in every cluster, I guess, or server group or whatever they call them for this game. Alright. Now we can talk to them. You're here about Commodore Rayner's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Alport. Once you arrive in western Lanasia, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Sestasha. That's right, they are gonna, data center, is that what they're called? They're gonna enable data center hopping soon. Although I'm not sure if that's just for dungeons and stuff or overworld, but I'm excited for that. Still, replaying the game on a different server gives me a good chance to replay the story, because it's been a lot of years since I played a lot of this. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you. Train with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sestasha, just north of Alport. All of the newbie stuff is new, or well, not new. They added it a few years ago, but it is interesting how they kind of try to gently nudge you in that direction now. Head inside. One of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Okay. Who do I talk to? This guy? Okay, yes. Let's go to Alport. The ferry is bound for Alport. 40 gil's not that much of a waste. We kind of went out of our way, but it's fine. It's only 40 gil. It's not the end of the world. I heard aiding, but nothing is popping up. What happened? What happened? Oh, Mo, thank you very much for hosting. I hope you're having a good rest, and I hope that your lunch was good. Don't tell pending? Okay. but thank you for hosting. Alright, where are we headed now? They said it was up here. Oh wow, they actually make you go here. That's interesting. I wonder if it's mandatory that you do the tutorials too. Okay. Hello. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Sestasha Sigurd. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we have here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Fanechi? Thank you very much for following. I hope you'll have a comfy time here. Speak to him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. What's your field of expertise, Haru? Is it screaming at me during my stream? Hey, I just gave you wet food. Don't try to get more out of me. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it would be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sestasha Sigurd, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Sorry. Oh, okay, so this is still optional, I guess. Goat says that he is a fan of yours. What do you have to say about that, Haru? She's being kind of tsundere and looking away. Okay, but while we're here, we should do this. It's interesting that it's not mandatory though. It would be nice if more people did these, but they are kind of basic, so I kind of understand why people don't. But I do think that they're a good addition to the game. Well, the mantle of adventurer does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did. But while questing alone can certainly bring its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon, stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. Not to be dramatic, but you would die for Haru? Yes, you did indeed spell it correctly. And yeah, she is a very good kitty, except when she causes trouble, but hey, she's still a good kitty. And her sister's a good kitty too, although she's a bit less of a troublemaker typically. But that's okay. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. Here within these walls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Have a good meal then, Goat. No worries, we're just doing tutorials. We're still at the early portion of the game. Okay, and we're going to begin. Step out of the bad. A very good lesson, and one more people need to learn. Although, to be honest, I sometimes cut it to the last minute too. Do I have your full attention? Then let us proceed. This training exercise focuses on evasion. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, so you must learn when to adjust your position. Success hinges upon your ability to avoid being struck. Any questions? We can begin as soon as you're ready. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Your preparations are complete then? Yeah, yes. Alright, guys. Are you our appointed opponent for the day? Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the way. Okay. Wah! Nice try, but I will hit you with stones as you try to attack me. I don't know if I can actually defeat this guy or not, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I'm sure it's fine. Whoa! You're mixing it up now, are you? That's actually a pretty fast cast, come to think of it. Alright. Now it's my turn. I will teach you not to ignore a ranged opponent. I can't even hit the other guy now. Wonder how many times I can get hit before I fail this. So maybe I should be careful. Oh, you just ordered a pizza? Well, that sounds actually pretty good. I had... Oh, what? Excuse me? How do I get out of this? Okay. That was pretty tricky, actually. It may not have looked like it, but I was bound in place and couldn't move. Actually, can I do that trick to you? No, it doesn't count. Well, I tried. Congratulations, the exercise is complete. Alright guys, we did it. Good show. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. And it's kind of funny that they start with that one. Like, move out of the death circles. Oh yeah, it is definitely a classic fanfare. I think it goes all the way back to the first one, sort of. Well... Actually, I guess the first one might have just had more of a jingle. I can't remember. I should play that on stream one day too. Those who insist on standing still won't survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of equipment to aid you in your chosen role. Should you decide you'd like to have a more versatile wardrobe, simply repeat this same lesson with the other masters to receive armor suited for their specialties. That's all for now. I hope this lesson will serve you well in your adventures. Yes, standing in the bad stuff is bad. Although, sometimes they switch up the way it looks, and that kind of confused me early on in the game. Like, there are definitely some AoEs that I thought that I'd gotten hit by that I actually hadn't gotten hit by just because of the way they look. Oh wow, and yeah, this is a huge upgrade, so it's good that we got that. Let's do the next lesson now. Alright, and I hope that this will send me to the next lesson. It said heal an ally, I think. Yeah. We're gonna learn how to heal, guys. Do I have your full attention? Then let us proceed. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the soothing wind of restoration. As such, rather than engaging an enemy directly, your primary role is to focus upon the mending of wounds. And hi Ghost, and thank you for contributing. With the support of your diligent healing, your party will prevail against even the most savage of foes. Now that you understand what is expected of you, we can continue with the lesson. I am ready. The upcoming exercise requires that you keep your ally healed. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Any questions? We can begin as soon as you are ready. And of course I have to jump around a lot. Let me know if that's like making you guys dizzy or anything, and I'll try to tone it down or stop. The training exercise is now underway. Your primary concern should be healing your ally. Hello. Oh wow, he's actually kind of fragile. How much do I heal? Okay. But we can get some shots in too. Oh wait, they changed. That's right, it's hard. It's kind of hard to target correctly. When you've healed all there is to heal, you can weave in some offensive magics. But keep your eye on your companion in case they're bleeding or whatever that said. It kind of went by fast. I like how they say that you can help DPS though, because that is an important part of the role. You know, the enemy cannot hurt your allies if they're dead. And that is a very yandere thing to say, but that's kind of how it is. Sometimes you have to help kill the enemy so that so that your friends don't die. Especially when there are what are they called, DPS checks? Yeah. Too many people don't help out with the DPS. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing for the most part. Well done. A focused healer is a boon to any party. Even when it's safe to attack, always keep your eye on your allies' health. That's all for now. I hope this lesson will serve you well in your adventures. Alright. Got some nice boots out of that. It is a bit of a nightmare to heal speedruns though, but I try my best to help out. That's kind of why I'm not jumping into endgame immediately though, because back when I was playing, speedruns were very much a thing. Okay, heal multiple allies. Actually, I need to check the targeting. And potatoes must jump into the law. Fair enough. You first try to prevent, so by defeating the enemies you prevent the party from being hurt, so it is logical. Yeah. In this next exercise we will heal multiple allies. Battle is chaotic and you must needs learn efficiency, thus you will find yourself in a situation in which sudden reinforcements threaten your party. You will need to stay alert and switch your attention between allies as the situation demands. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Any questions? We can begin as soon as you're ready. You always love watching new tanks pull all the things without asking the healer. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it when people at least ask. Usually I'm okay with it, but it helps if they at least ask. Hold on. Maybe it's under character? Targeting? Where's targeting? It would help if they weren't talking over the menu. Okay, target. Enable selection of the target nearest the mouse cursor. Display targeting ring. I'm trying to make it easier to target allies. Let's get cone, that would help. Don't like auto target. Actually, no, maybe we do want automatically face target, at least for now. Yeah, disable target of pets. Do you mind? How do you get the thing where it'll pop up with letting you specifically target like allies and stuff? Like it used to be the left bumper. don't mean to waste too much time here, but I kind of need to find that. Click filter targets. Oh. No, that probably... I don't think that's what I want. I don't think that's what I want, so I'm gonna discard. Is this it? Enable customization? Maybe this is it. Okay, hold on. Sorry guys. Friends, all party, enemies. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, I am ready. Sorry about the wait. I have a feeling that I'm going to need that as we get into these more complicated fights. The training exercise is now underway. Focus your attention on the well-being of your companions, which means we have to immediately dot the enemy. There's a new enemy on the field. You'll need to keep an eye on both of them, or whatever it said. Oh yeah, I'm glad I set up this targeting. This is gonna make my life way easier. Okay, now we can very easily swap between our allies and take some pot shots at the enemy too. And we'll just dot you up. Now we can all focus on this guy here. Alright, and let's toss in some heals, although they're probably not necessary. Way ahead of you, game. Another enemy has appeared, which means I will need to heal you as well. Let's toss some heals to the gladiator here too. And some for the archer. That's probably overkill since the enemy's about to die. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with the dot just in case. I think we've got this. Yep. Okay. Congratulations, the exercise is complete. Come see me for your reward. Spreading Swing's heals amongst many can be a trying task. To succeed in your role, however, you must learn to quickly assess who is most in need of mending. That's all for now. I hope this lesson will serve you well in your adventures. We got some pants, nice. Thankfully, enemies tend to focus the damage on the tank, but later on in the game, there are multiple tanks and special mechanics that can target other allies even if they do their best to dodge. So it's good that we are learning this. Okay. What's next? Avoid engaged targets. Alright. Right here. Do I have... For this exercise, you will learn to heal whilst avoiding harm. As before, you must watch for signs you are being attacked, move swiftly, and time your cast to avoid interruption. Success will be a matter of combining lessons already learned. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Any questions? Okay, I am ready. I said I'm ready. Yes. Okay, now we're getting complicated, guys. We have to heal while dodging. And that means I should also try not to get my allies caught in AoEs. So I will stand over here, off to the side, and hopefully I'm far enough away. Wow, they are taking a lot of damage. This is probably overkill, but whatever. Get one more in. Ah, I should have dotted. Well done, slippery as an eel, novice. Not bad, I care to dodge this. I will get out of the way. I'll dot again just in case. I know it's early, but... yeah, that's kind of why. That's what I was expecting. Although normally you can dot while moving because it's an instant cast spell. Victory is within reach. Be on your guard to the very last. And let's get the heal in, just in case, but although it's pretty much over. Yeah. Okay. We totally did it. But I think it gets more complicated even still. Nice footwork. Be wary of those foes cunning enough to target the source of healing. That does seem to happen a lot in Rage. And in raids, yes. That's all for now. I hope this lesson will serve you well in your adventures. Nice, we got some armor, but it might be a downgrade to swap to this armor at the moment because I'm not sure how good a helmet is. Currently we're using armor that is for multiple slots. So let's see here. Our mind is 98. Oops. 98 currently. And now our mind is 98. Well, you know what? Let's swap back to this for now. Hopefully they'll give me a helmet now. I just don't want to bind to too many random pieces of equipment. Oh hey, this is the finale. And now we come to the final exercise. I'm just gonna wander off here. Do I just make it to the end? As the culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Oh, I know what you mean, Goat. Put your lesson into practice and you'll do just fine. We can begin as soon as you're ready. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Especially if you have the game open. Okay, the training exercise is underway. Healing is always your primary concern. Attack only when it's safe to do so. But always be sure to help your team do damage quickly. Wow, this guy needs a lesson in avoiding the AoEs. How can you just stand in that? Watch out for the jackal. Be sure your ally does not something its jaws. See, normally the tank would also help pick up that jackal, but they're just gonna stand in AoEs and stuff. Maybe it's for training purposes and they're actually a very good tank, but you know. Let's go ahead and heal up the archer because I'm sure that bad things are gonna happen to them. Yeah, see, right as I called it. Beware the jackal. But unfortunately these guys do not count as party members, so my normal AoE spells do not work against them, and I can't easily target them from the menu. None of that good stuff. Let's heal him up just in case. Okay, now the battle becomes interesting. You'll need to watch your positioning here. Oops, did not mean to use that. They're gonna target me now. But that's okay. I know how to dodge. We dotted all of them up. Oh. Ah. Come on, stop. Alright, let's get some heals in, I guess. Maybe I got too greedy with the stone. Aha, this time I can dot while dodging. If I can... Oh, they already killed one. Okay. That's good. Less dodging I have to do. Actually, I have Swift Cast at this level now. That's pretty cool. Probably a waste, but whatever. Your last opponent looms. This one's packs a wallop, so stay on your toes. It really does hit hard, actually. Or rather, I don't heal hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. I should have refreshed the dot earlier, but that's okay. We're still not playing at peak efficiency here, guys. There we go. I'll wait until now to dot. I was gonna wait until the next time I had to dodge, and that time came very quickly. The end is in sight. Be sure your allies survive the battle. Thankfully, the archer is not standing in the AoEs. Or else life would be much harder for me. Okay. So yeah, do your dots and hots while you're moving. My hot would be regen, but I don't have that yet. And then attack when you are able to be stationary and all that good stuff. The longer casts, I mean. I knew you were ready for the challenge. Here, I bestow this gift upon all who complete my training course. Oh, it's a ring. It wasn't a helmet. I'm kinda surprised. Maybe we have to get the helmet part from the dungeon itself. Do I have anything worthwhile? Oh well. I guess I'll just use that for now and then swap it when we get to the dungeon. And this we can swap... Oh, bonus XP! Nice! I forgot it was that good. I'm glad we got it then. Oh, but it's unique, we can't have more than one. But hey, that is very nice. And look at those stats on it too. Let's see, how much time do I have? We've got time, we can probably do a dungeon. So maybe I will go queue for that. If the queue waits too long, I will drop out of the queue and go do side quests, but hopefully we can get it in. Let's see. And we gotta talk to these people because they're gonna be important later. My cousin really liked these characters. Wahaha! Edda, you're so slow. You'll lose a foot race to a tree slug. I'm sorry, Avir. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. These characters are why you should prepare, I guess. This is the perfect for our inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks? How difficult could it possibly be? Oh, you have no idea. I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such straightforward way to win fame and fortune. What took you so long, Edda? If me purse was too light, ye might have considered using some of your own coin to get what we need. Wow. And this is also a lesson how, like, in this kind of game, usually everybody picks on the healer. The blame is always on the healer. But don't blame the healer all the time or bad things will happen. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. And who knows, you can barely... heal a scratch. Healers adjust. Oh no, yeah, I've heard that too much. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's him, the one Barden was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. Okay, and now we can go queue. Or no, we gotta do this first. Please tell me you're here on the yellow jacket duty and not some guy out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. You loved following their story? Yeah, I'm glad they came back to it later in the game. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out who exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Okay, now I can enter the dungeon. 2 hours and 15 minutes left. Oh no. I hope you have a chance to get some water at some point though. That doesn't seem like much water left. Speaking of water, I will grab some water while we're queuing for this duty. Okay, and we're there. You were right, goat. Oh, I should grab a keyboard to say hi. There we go. And I should eat? No, I can't eat. Hey, you never know. There was one point where the queues were really long. So it's best not to assume. Here, I'm typing hello to them. I'm sorry this keyboard is so unbelievably loud. Ah yes, and there's a nice cutscene. You can see Sestasha in all its glory. This should hopefully take under a half an hour. But we'll find out. Okay, I have now greeted them. We're skipping the tutorial. And hopefully the tank has decent enough gear that they're not like super easily killed. Do any of the allies even... What are you doing? What are you doing? Sir? Are we doing a speed run? Does the archer have an AoE? what? Why are we doing a speed run? If there was a black mage I could understand, because I think they get AoEs at low level, but I can't remember if archers do. Maybe they do. But it looks like I'm gonna have to be on my toes a bit. Where are you going? Why are you running? I can't heal you if you run away from me. My sprint is down. Come on, dude. Please at least avoid attacks. Yes, good. Thank you. Okay. We're going on an adventure, I guess. I don't trust my dots right now, so I'm going to... Okay. Adjust the camera a bit. They have a death wish? No, it's okay. Maybe they're just testing me. Oh, right, food. Yes, that helps. Not much, but a little bit. I was trying to eat it during the cutscene. I mean the loading part. Okay. These things don't hit hard. We need to hit the clam while its mouth is open, I think. There's no protect in the game now, right? Just to make sure. Okay. Here is one of the cases where... Okay, I guess we're running now. Where are we going? Maybe I can get a few dots in. Not that they do much damage, but at least it is damage. Okay. What level are we? Do I have the MP bonus yet? 21. Okay, we don't have it yet. You guys are really unpredictable. That's the hard part about this. It's not so much that they're pulling a lot, it's just I don't understand what kind of pulls they're making. But it's okay, we'll get through this. It's good practice, I guess. On the plus side, they know what their cooldowns are, and that's gonna make life easier, at least. At least they seem relatively experienced for the most part. Please, where are you going? There's enemies. Guys. Why am I tanking? Oops, I targeted the wrong thing. Getting that experience in, though. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's fine. On the plus side, this will be an entertaining dungeon, if nothing else. What loot did we get? I don't think that's any better than what I have, so I will let them have it. I was a good boy and did my tutorial dungeon thing. Okay. Now we have a boss fight, I think. Did they look up which color it was? I guess they did. Nice. Okay. This should be a very simple boss. Unless they stand in the Ares, which hopefully they won't. So far they've been pretty good about that though. Alright, good job guys, good job. I'll just keep throwing stones at them. At higher levels we'll get more interesting skill sets, but for now it's pretty simple. Take off their paralysis. Okay, what have we got? Is that an upgrade? I don't know. Maybe I should roll on that. No wait, it's probably not. I'll pass it. Pass that. Okay, you guys can just have all the loot. It's fine. Got everything up. Now we're gonna heal. I miss having Holy though. Yeah, that's what I thought. Go. The gear that you get from doing that tutorial thing is really, really good. Or actually, even the this thing, that must be what you're talking about. The stuff that they give you just for starting the game now. Alright, and we're to the second boss fight already, sort of. Not much of a boss fight though. We just kind of get a few hits in. That's probably overkill. It's alright though. I would dot him, but I think he's about to go. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. Might as well get a heal in just in case. Also, you guys can have that. Alright, the question is, are we going for map completion or are we speed running this? And how much is the tank going to pull here? That is another good question. Looks like we're actually playing this fight safe, which is kind of surprising. I expected them to jump off the side at any minute. Where are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. They got the enemy off me, that's good. Oops. I think we are good here. I can breathe easy for a few seconds. Okay. This guy should probably be easy. Actually hits kind of hard. Well, not that hard. Just one hard hit. Okay. We got the key, so I assume we're going to the left here. Is that what we're doing? Yes, that is indeed what we are doing. Yeah, we're definitely finishing this dungeon in less than half an hour, unless something goes terribly wrong. So I no longer regret my choice to come here. Oh, nice, and we have the limit break. Which sometimes people use on this boss here coming up. Once the ads come. Or else they'll save it for the final boss, and I'm not sure which we're doing. You hope they deal with bubbles? We'll find out, we'll find out. I will at least be attempting to deal with bubbles, but it depends on where and how they tank. Is that even important to take off? I forget what that is. Accuracy down. Okay, I guess that matters. It's a bit hard to dot them all, but I guess I don't have enough health anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, bye. I didn't remember him running off quite that quickly. For a second there, I thought the tank was running after him. How much are you pulling here? Okay, that's not good. think we're okay now, though. That was a little dicey for a second. I can't reach it. Okay, we seem to be safe for now. Well, welcome back to the game, healer, I guess. Like it or not, I'm learning the ways of the world for a healer. I'm glad it was me and not like some complete newbie healer who ended up dealing with this. I missed that one. Okay. And we're already to the final boss of the dungeon. You got nothing but respect for healers? Oh, thank you. Psh, you sully our spawning grounds, Shorewalker. Oh, that was a short cutscene. Okay. Good, they did not actually pull the boss while I was in the cutscene. That's a good sign. Okay, I'll wait by these bubbles here. Thankfully, the bubbles were by me. And again by me. That's good. I don't have to worry about other people dealing with them. Except for this one. Can I get there in time? I think that counted. I think they're just gonna burn though at this point. So I will just focus on the boss from now on. Thank you so much. I guess that counts. I was expecting the DPS to limit break, but okay. And we won! Hooray! Our first dungeon is complete. And I will say my thank yous. Yay, thank you. And what loot do we have? That is not good. This is also not for me. This is also not for me. Okay. And who should we calm? How about the archer? Good job, archer. You kept up well with that speed run. And I feel awkward if I leave immediately, so I will oops, not mark. What do I want? Emote. I will wave. And I will wave. Okay. Bye bye everybody. I can't believe we finished that in like 15 minutes. I guess that is the one good part about speedruns is that you finish very quickly. You're gonna lurk again, Vegeta? Okay, good luck with your work. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, maybe we can at least go as far as unlocking the next dungeon and then I'll call it a night. Because this was never going to be the longest stream, because I am a bit tired. Although I am getting into the game too, but you know. Let's see, is there anything else I should do while I am here? No, let's go teleport. Oops. Thankfully this one costs 0 to warp to. I can get rid of my keyboard now. There we go. Let's see. Oh wait, I forgot something. No, we have to go back. We have to go back, guys. I'm sorry, I forgot the most important part of the plot. Once it loads. Okay. Alport, yes. Thankfully one of the teleports was free, but we have to go back. I forgot to talk to Edda and companions, because that will come into play later. Hello, Ken. And thank you for hosting. I appreciate it. Once it loads. I did not do Palace of the Dead yet, no. I mean, not on this character. I've done it, up to floor 50 on another character. And hello, Henry, and thank you also for hosting. But yeah, I know basically what happens there. Although I got rushed through Palace of the Dead very quickly. Oh, it's okay, Ken. It's the thought that counts all the same. Can I stand in the fire? Okay, sorry. I test that in a lot of games for whatever reason. Yeah, I was at least able to enjoy the story. As for Palace mechanics itself go, I got rushed through very quickly. Oh no, is it too late? Did they already leave? Or do we talk to them in the next dungeon? Ah. Well. Basically they lost and we won. That's too bad. They're outside the next dungeon? Okay, okay, thank you. Maybe we can at least get that far before I run out of time for the stream. Yeah, the next dungeon I think is the Tamtara Deepcroft, which is lots of fun for everybody. Nothing horrible ever happens in Tamtara. The fire, I couldn't even go in the fire, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on, you know, your preferences there. Aft Castle, yeah, okay. Yeah, nothing bad at all. Nothing bad at all. I see my cat has gone back to sleep here. You're conflicted between Discord link and bad voice acting? Well, the voice acting is cheaper. How's my cat doing? She seems to be okay. She was talkative at the beginning of the stream, but then she went back to sleep. I should probably find a better helmet though at some point, but it's fine. We're probably going to be replacing gear very quickly at this rate. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? I sure was. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. Yeah, you guys can do it. You're right, of course. But there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Well, you probably should rest. Rest is an important part of work. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn. to follow our shining example. You have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep an eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. This guy is very friendly. Thank you, sir. I hope that I meet more friendly adventurers in my quest. Back then, are ye? With all limbs and a tale to tell, I wager? Fishbacks? And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. Ah. Your turn back 5 minutes and this is hard to read. What is this? And they show up on your doorstep? Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they were planning, unless they were planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank ye for shedding some light on the mystery. Pirate is easy to read if you're drunk. I suppose that's fair. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for more in that. Now I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? We can finally head back home. Seems the forest folk are in need of an adventurer. What can get things done? For them to ask for help like this, ye can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for ye. And of course, I will take that quest right after I get some water. Oh, Party Finder. Nice. I think I have to do all 3 tutorial dungeons before I get dailies, though. Call of the Forest. Badaran has information on a new task. Ready to hear about that job, then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'll pose any trouble for an adventurer that survived the Bedlam in Sestasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mione, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. And that means I can head back now, right? Just to make sure before I return. Okay. Oops. Oop. There we go. Wrong button. Still getting used to it. Ah. Yep, I'm definitely running out of energy, but that's okay. We'll be finishing up shortly. Let me at least try to unlock the dungeon. Then that should be a good time to call it. And right down here, right? Actually, maybe I can take the next Conjurer quest too while I'm at it. Maybe we'll do that. How do I like using the controller? It's what I've used the whole time pretty much, except when I was playing Scholar, I also had a keyboard, so I was playing with controller and keyboard. Basically, I would have hotkeys on one part of the keyboard for skills that I don't use as frequently. But now that they've redone Scholar, that's probably not necessary anymore. But I do like controller because I'm used to it and grew up with controllers, so yeah. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, it's you, Roku. 'Tis so good to see you again. What's that? Here at Batteran's suggestion, you say? The foul-mouthed rogues send me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Oh, that was a simple quest. Just had to talk to her. Fire in the gloom. Mione is waiting to brief you on the task. There are the Gilsellers again. Hello, Gilsell. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mione, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good morrow to you, Beaulord. Your need must be pressing indeed. For your honor to... I'm sorry, my brain is going to bed already. For you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Well, if it isn't our very own man for all the seasons. You certainly have a knack for appearing when you're most needed, Roku. My thanks for answering the call. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals to be the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. Since we thwarted their attack on the Guardian Tree, the Birdmen have not allowed us a moment's respite. They have probed every elm of our defenses in search of weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would have liked. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalamud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter, Roku? You sure can. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guards posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Okay, and let's see here. Let me stop by the Conjurers Guild as well. Let me just double check and make sure that this is... yeah, okay. So that is indeed sending me there. Let's get the next Conjurer quest though. At least I'm pretty sure I can get it now. You're gonna start living alone soon? What's it like? not that bad, if you have internet friends and such. I think I like living with people more, but living alone wasn't so bad, actually. Sylphie's trials. Brother Isumion requests that you assist with Sylphie's training. Greetings, Roku. You radiate the confidence of a conjurer who neglects not his study of the elements. I confess, I have no lesson for you to learn this day. Instead, I would ask that you aid me in the education of another. Yes, I speak of Sylphie. After no small amount of prompting, bordering on coercion, the child has finally promised to attempt to embrace the forces of nature, but I am afraid the matter is not so easily resolved. Yeah, when I was lonely, I would watch YouTube videos and streams, so yeah, that can help. Sylphie has never attempted to learn the basic offensive spells that you and most other conjurers mastered before first venturing into the wild. As such, she is ill-equipped to undertake the trials which furnished you and your peers with an understanding of the elements. Simply put, she is no match for the tainted spirits of nature. But if a more capable conjurer were to accompany her and purify the corruption in her stead, it may yet serve to impress upon her the power of the forces at work. I bid you take her on a pilgrimage around the Twelveswood and give her the opportunity to witness these confrontations. And yeah, best of luck to you, Ken. First hand. Earth, wind, water. She must know them all. Show her the majesty and the primal ferocity of nature. As it was with you, let Earth be her first lesson. Sylphie awaits you at Bent Branch Meadows. Pray forgive my presumption, but I thought it best to send her on ahead while her conviction remains strong. Really the worst thing about living alone was COVID stuff, because then it's hard to meet friends in person and stuff too. It's been quite some time since I met a friend in person, so yeah, in that way it's lonely. Once you have located the patch of corrupted soil at Bench Branch, draw forth the tainted sprite and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elementals aid you in this endeavor, Roku. Okay, and that is along the way, so we're gonna might as well warp there for now. But I think this is a good place to call it because it's the last sanctuary I'm gonna stop by in the day. So let's see. I will go run credits, and then we will figure out who to raid. Yes, credits. Okay. Mo Oxide, thank you very much for moderating. Fan Etchy, thank you for following. The Oxide and Feldania, thank you for resubscribing. And Henry, Mo, and Ken, thank you for hosting. And now let's figure out who to raid. Normally I would probably raid Pending, but he has been going for 5 hours, so he probably is ending soon. Who else is on? Let's see, I'm not sure if I've raided this person before. So yeah, let's go raid this person. once it loads. Okay, hold on. Please load. Okay, we're gonna go. Sorry about that. We're gonna go raid now. Oh, and welcome back, Vegeta. And Doodlecat, I think that you followed also while I was offline, so thank you again for following. But yeah, let's see. Sorry this was a bit of a short stream. As you can tell by how much I struggled with the last bit there. I'm getting tired, but I'll try to keep up streams even if they're shorter like this from now on. And yeah, we finally got to dungeons and stuff. So yeah. So thank you all so much again for coming. I keep forgetting if I said that, so sorry if I sound like a broken record. Like I said, my brain is gone. But yeah, have a good day or night, everybody. And be nice in the raid, okay? Not that I think you wouldn't or anything, but yeah. So bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.